Previously on Sea Stories.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. Yeah, you got a friend in me.
Hey! What up, fam? What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Untold Sea Stories. You guys have been patiently waiting for this episode. And because this is going to be the scary sea story, I'm going to try to chug this Stella Artois because I fucking hate scary movies, scary stories, scary anything. I'm a big puss when it comes to that stuff. But hey, everyone has their fears, man. I'm admitting, I don't like scary shit, but I'm still gonna tell you guys the scary story, and it's true. That's what freaks me out the most. So cheers to Atsugi, Japan. Cheers to scary stories. Cheers to my man Charlie Chaplin. I never chugged the Stella before, but I imagine it's similar. So I want to give you guys a little backstory to this sea story, just so you understand the gravity of the situation and how freaking weird and crazy this sea story is. So I was stationed in Atsugi, Japan, my last almost 2 years that I was in the Navy. And you know, other than it being haunted, it's a great fucking place. You're about an hour from Tokyo. You can hop on the train, get to Tokyo really quick, get to Roppongi, party up in Roppo. Man, that's some crazy shit. But back to the scary story. So like I said, this base is haunted. You can look it up. It is the most haunted installation in the US Navy. One of the most. Because during World War II, this is the exact base, the exact location where all the kamikaze pilots took their lives. They killed themselves because they forfeited the war. So that's where they all took their lives, on this exact base where I was stationed. Not only on the base, but where the hangar bay I worked was. Where the hangar bays, where the squadrons worked at, me, HSC-12, HSM-77, I believe VFW something, I forget the other squadron that was there, but we were in the haunted alley. Haunted hangar bay alley. Now before I tell you the main scary story, here's just a little mini scary story. Now when you're in the Navy, when you're on watch, you have a watch from balls to 8 when you're aviation squadron. That's midnight to 0800 in the morning. You have to stand watch at the squadron. You are the only one there, you and one other person. There's only 2 people there, the whole hangar bay. It's completely empty and you have to rove. You have to walk around the hangar bay. You have to walk around the whole squadron and make sure everything's secure. And let me tell you, I have felt, you know that feeling you get when just something's not right, when something's abnormal? You know, like the hairs on the back of your neck start standing up. That kind of fear. I felt that, you know, just like somebody watching me when I was in the hangar bay at night doing my ropes. I felt that a couple times. Now this scary story, this sea story is about the tree. You can look it up out at Atsugi base in Japan. There is a haunted tree that is fenced off from everybody. You cannot get to it. It is fenced off for a reason. You know, it's not just, that is the only tree that is like that. It is protected from people. You're not supposed to go to it. Nobody is allowed to go to this fucking tree. But this is where the story starts. This is where the story gets crazy. So 2 of my friends, 2 of my really good friends that I worked with every day, like I know these fucking people. These are not bad people. These were really good, hard workers. You know, they had never been in trouble before, ever. They're like, hey JT, we're about to go to this tree. We're gonna go check it out. Me and a couple, you know, my two friends. They wanted me to come with them to the haunted tree. And I was like, fuck no. I don't fuck around with anything like that. Ouija boards, haunted anything. I stay the fuck away. You know, let the spirits do their own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing. And, you know, just leave me alone. So the night rolls on. They go to this fucking tree. They go up to it, take some pictures, run around it. This is where the story gets really trippy. So after they go around and mess with this tree, my two friends, they go to a barracks party. You know, barracks parties are very popular on the base, on Atsugi, where I was at, because we couldn't go out a lot. We couldn't leave the base because the Marines would always get fucking in trouble. And we would have liberty restrictions. So, if you can't leave the base, party in the barracks. So my two friends are at this barracks party. They're having fun, drinking, whatever, you know, doing what you do at barracks parties. And at the end of the party, they noticed that a Bose nice wireless speaker, you know, a couple $100 speaker, was left. It was left in in the common room. So one of my two friends, they grab it and they take it back to their room. The next morning, the persons whose speaker it was, they report it to the MAs. They report that it was missing, that it got stolen. So the MAs watch the camera footage, see my friends take the speaker, and they go into their room, and they find the speaker in their room. And that's where all the fucking shit starts going south. See, now this is where it gets really fucked up, because the MA, even if, you know, my friend's intention was just to return the speaker the next day, he finds it in my friend's room. My friend whose room he finds it in was of age, you know, was over 21. But they also saw that he was conspiring with my other friend that was at the tree with him. And she was under 21. So they both get captain's mast. They both go on restriction. They don't get reduction in rank, but they get 45 days extra duty. And all of this happened because they had to go mess with the haunted fucking tree. If they didn't mess with the tree, none of this, they wouldn't have gotten in trouble, man. Like, there's no way this is a coincidence. They had been in the Navy, both of them, over 3 years, just as long as me. They had never gotten in trouble. They had always been good fucking sailors. I never mess around with the supernatural. I just let it do its own thing. Like I said, I'm gonna do my own thing. And if the spirit wants to show itself to me, I'll be like, all right, let's go. What's up? What's up then? That's how I feel. This is gonna be wrapping up this Sea Story episode. If you guys enjoyed it, if you guys wanna see more, make sure you give it a thumbs up for me and Charlie Chaplin. Leave us a comment below. Make sure you subscribe. On the road to 30,000 subscribers. It is crazy. Thank you guys so much for all the support. About to hit 30K, and then you know what's after that, 100K. So sweet below as always. Good.
In